Hey, what up, everybody? This is Steve Breach coming to you here tonight to the Monday Night Football report for Monday night. Kansas City Chiefs going up against the Green Bay Packers. Final score, this one's going to be 38-28. Honestly, when you look at this, maybe somebody who didn't watch the game or somebody who just sees the highlights on Sportsnet or something like that, I think this might be a close game that Green Bay was able to pull out. But honestly, when it comes down to it, Kansas City was never in this game. This game was a blowout. I believe at one point it was 31-7. Kansas City showed up very unprepared for this game. Alex Smith had a horrible day. I know that he's going to be able to put on numbers at the end of the day, trying to say that he had a pretty good day, finishing with 290 passing yards and one passing touchdown. But honestly, the Green Bay was so far up in this game that honestly they were daring Alex Smith to throw the ball. They were stacking the front deck, leaving the back almost wide open for Alex, and Alex wasn't able to complete a pass. The announcers were making jokes, basically saying that if you were a Kansas City Chief wide receiver, you should be complaining about the fact that you had to show up to practice this week because they just did not have their game intact. This was Green Bay really putting this away. I know that in the final quarter, Kansas City was able to put 14 on the board and bring this game a little bit closer, but this game was done. Kansas City came to play. Aaron Rodgers, 5 touchdowns on the day, 300 yards passing, proving the point that Aaron Rodgers is one of the best quarterbacks in the NFL. Green Bay, a lot of people's picks to make it to the Super Bowl this year. Everyone had a good game. Randall Cobb with 3 touchdowns himself on 7 receptions for 91 yards. Jones with 140 yards and 1 touchdown for himself. A beautiful day for Green Bay Packer fans out there. A very ugly day for the Kansas City Chiefs out there. Jamaal Charles, the game was so far out of hand that they weren't going to be running the ball. He only had 50 yards rushing on the day. I don't know. I mean, they were preparing this game on ESPN, hyping it up as a rematch of Super Bowl I. I was just glad that they weren't bringing up the fact that Alex Smith was drafted before Aaron Rodgers in the draft so many years ago. But then again, that's probably the storyline been dropped since Alex Smith is no longer a member of the San Francisco 49ers. And the Kansas City Chiefs didn't have anything to do with the fact of where they picked. I think you go back in time, the Niners might have picked the wrong guy. But man, oh man, what could have been if the hometown guy, Aaron Rodgers from Cal, would have been a San Francisco 49er. It's hard to think about. It makes my head want to explode.